Are you tired of getting confused after reading through these wall of text? Or perhaps you're frustrated because you just want to know the easiest way of playing your favorite characters. Well, don't you worry, because I got my ass into a creator experience server and read through every single word in Ceasar's kit just so that I can explain to you the best and easiest way of playing Ceasar. This is Ceasar for Dummies. Whenever you end up using Ceasar in your party, you will consistently see your character glowing in this golden Super Saiyan aura. Don't freak out, this is obviously a good thing. You have what's known as the EEG Shield, the most ridiculous thing in the entire game. Oh, and the bar next to your character, that's not a stamina bar, it looks like it, but that's just the shield's durability. Now for the next 90 seconds, you're quite literally a Super Saiyan with unrivaled authority. Your shield has ridiculous scaling, comes with anti-interrupt, gives your character an additional 1000 attack, and if that wasn't already enough, it's so cracked because, let's say, hypothetically, you only have one durability left on your shield, and the enemy happens to do a bazillion damage in a single attack. Just because you have the shield, even though it only has one durability, just because you have it, you can face tank the bazillion damage and you would not lose a single point of HP. Only the shield gets broken, in which case you can literally just reapply the shield immediately. Now there are several ways to activate the shield. First, your ultimate. Please don't do that, that's so dumb and ridiculous. Why would you ult on anybody but your DPS character? Second, chain attacks, which is pretty straightforward. And lastly, using Ceasar's EX special attacks, whether through blocking or retaliating. There's a lot of information under Ceasar's special attack, and while it's not particularly complicated, trying to explain it exactly will probably end up confusing you anyway, so I'll give you two of the best methods on activating the EEG Shield using Ceasar's special attacks. If your Ceasar is on the field and you have enough energy for an EX special attack, you obviously want to start off with the perfect parry, then follow up with another EX special attack to activate retaliation. Basically, block perfectly and then use another EX skill after. Now technically this would give you two shields, one for blocking and one for attacking, but obviously they wouldn't stack, that would be absolutely ridiculous. But the reason why I suggest this way is because it's just pretty easy, and getting the initial perfect parry actually rewards you with a free follow-up attack so you don't use more energy. Now if your Ceasar is off field and you have a DPS character on the field, the best way of activating your shield is through defensive assist. Basically, you use your assist point to defensive assist, and then you follow up with an attack, at which point the game allows you to retaliate immediately, and it uses less energy as opposed to the previous example. Now there's another way of retaliating, and that involves using the dodge attack method. Now this method is similar to when you try using your special attack without enough energy. Basically what you're trying to do is you're trying to block with the dodge attack in this weird cooldown window, and if the enemy ends up hitting you in that perfect timing, well, it's not really perfect timing, because if it was perfect timing, you'll be doing a perfect dodge instead. Don't worry about it. If you can pull it off in the future, great. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, just stick to the two methods I've outlined before. Now there are a couple other things in her kit that I found very interesting. When Ceasar does a defensive assist under certain intense attacks, she has the ability to reduce the consumption rates of assist points, just like Ben. You know when the bosses start spinning sometimes and they go bam bam bam? Usually defending these moves costs more than one assist point, but Ceasar, just like Ben, has the ability to lower that count to 1, which is pretty nice to have. But that doesn't mean you should spam defensive assist, because Ceasar also has another attack that uses defensive assist points. Basically, within her normal attack animation, she has the ability to throw her shield forward and mob the enemy back towards her. Well, if you hold your attack button, instead of throwing the shield forward, she throws it around her in a circle and then vacuums all the monsters in towards her. Now this is actually really useful, but it does use a defensive assist point. But the cool thing is, if you really want to get fancy, you can throw the shield forward and then in a circular motion, all in a singular chain while you're trying to mob all the monsters. And I thought that was pretty cool. And just to add some icing on the cake, her additional ability allows all enemies around her to take 25% more damage by your entire team for 30 seconds, which is absolutely insane, making Ceasar one of the best enablers in the entire game. I hope you enjoyed this video, I hope it was helpful, and if you want another guide video for a different character in the future, let me know in the comments below, hit the like, subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.